Let's go over Go Fish in online Playful math. The objective of the game is to collect as many pairs of cards that can be used with the 4 basic operations to create a target number. Begin by choosing a target number and dealing 5 cards to each student. Instruct your students to create pairs of cards that can be combined using addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division to reach the target number. Students then ask other students for cards that will help them make pairs with their remaining cards. If a student doesn't have a card they're being asked for, the student must say Go Fish. The student asking for the card will then draw a card from the deck. If a student depletes their initial hand, they may draw 5 more cards from the deck. Gameplay continues until there are no more cards in the deck, and the student with the most pairs wins. Let's go over an example of gameplay. Suppose the target number is 10. On the left, we have student number 1, and on the right, we have student number 2. For student 1, they can make the following pairs. 1 and 9. They can do 1 plus 9 to get 10. 8 and 2. They can do 8 plus 2 to get 10. And they're left with a 7. Student number 2, which is again on the right, can do something similar with addition. 5 and 5 gets them their 10. 3 and 7 gets them their 10 as well. Now let's say it's student number 1's turn. Student number 1 has a 7 left over and they need a 3 in order to make a pair. Student 1 can ask student number 2 for a 3. In this case, because student 2 does have a 3, they must give it to student number 1. So student number 1 then has 10 again, just like that. Note that student 1 and student 2 have both depleted their hands, so they must both draw 5 more cards. And now the game continues. Now let's go over a scenario where you can generate discussion and engagement with your students. Let's say a student has already identified one pair and is now considering what cards to ask for. As the instructor, you could prompt the student to think about all possible operations they can use to create different pairs. Suppose the target number is 10 and the student currently has a 5. The student may only think of asking for a 5 from another student, but you could prompt the student to also think about a different operation, namely multiplication. 2 times 5 is also equal to 10, which is the target number, so the student could also ask for a 2.